Keywords once led the content charge. SEO was a technical game. Content often grew from search terms. But you know, the digital world always shifts. Audiences are smarter now. They seek connection. They want to feel something real. This change is vital for creators. We're moving beyond just being seen. Think about your own online habits. What makes you stop scrolling endlessly? What makes you click, then read? What makes you truly remember content? Is it just a list of keywords or a story that pulls you in? Keywords get you found. That is true. But discovery is only step one. Digital success today demands more than just clever SEO tactics. It needs that essential human touch, the skill to weave words into stories that resonate deep with people. This is not a nice extra anymore. It is becoming a core requirement. Even Google wants good stories now. So we are at a key turning point. The time of just stuffing keywords fades. Robotic content is losing its power. A new age is now dawning fast, an age where narrative truly shines. This is great news for journalists. Storytelling is your natural strength. It's time to use that skill fully. This essay is your friendly map, inspired by Doby's media doctrine. We explore going beyond keywords. Our goal, a strong narrative framework. This helps you create high-impact content that doesn't just get clicks. It gets felt deeply by your audience. It sparks real, meaningful engagement. Our purpose here is twofold. First, we help you, media pros, capture and hold audience attention. In our busy world, attention is gold. We show how stories act like magnets. They draw on that precious focus. Stories create full, rich experiences, not just quick, forgettable views. Second, we will clearly demonstrate how storytelling boosts organic reach. This is not about ditching SEO. It is about making SEO better, more effective, more natural, more lasting. Good stories create shareable content. Search engines see this genuine value. They reward depth and user engagement. By the end, you will understand. Narrative is not just an add-on, not a sprinkle of creative dust, not just tacked onto keyword plans. Instead, narrative is foundational, a core part of content success. It's key to deeper audience bonds. It makes your work truly memorable. Keywords are undeniably important tools. They act like signposts in the digital vastness. They help search engines guide users, but signposts only point the way. They don't offer a warm welcome inside. Content built solely on keywords can feel hollow, like an empty room, perfectly cataloged, but lacking any life, any soul, any reason to stay. It's merely a transaction, not an interaction, a checklist item, not a genuine connection. Imagine reading content meticulously packed with terms, yet devoid of any real, flowing narrative. It often feels clunky, disjointed, even artificial. The reader senses a mechanical approach. There's no human voice, no guiding hand. This kind of content rarely holds attention long. People quickly click away, seeking substance. They search for something that speaks to them personally, not just a collection of optimized phrases. Engagement falters when the heart is missing. Relying only on keywords is a strategy with limits. It might bring initial visibility, a fleeting glance, but it seldom builds lasting relationships. Search engines themselves are growing more sophisticated. They are learning to detect shallow, keyword-stuffed pages. Users, too, are becoming more discerning than ever. They crave authenticity and genuine value and real insight. A keyword-first, story-second approach is a short-sighted game. True, sustainable impact demands something more profound, something that resonates beyond the search query. This is where narrative steps in powerfully. Narrative breathes life into the cold data of keywords. It provides the essential why behind the what. It weaves individual threads of information into a rich tapestry, adding layers of meaning, context, and emotion. Narrative transforms a simple list of facts into a journey, an experience, a memorable moment. It's the crucial bridge from being merely found online to being truly felt, understood, and remembered. This is the fertile ground where real connection blossoms. Humans are storytelling beings. It's ancient programming embedded in our DNA. Since campfires and cave paintings, stories have been our way of sharing knowledge and values. Our brains seek them out, processing the world through narrative. Stories evoke empathy, trigger emotions, and allow us to experience other lives. They create stronger bonds than standalone facts. Stories capture the heart. A well-structured narrative offers comfort and clarity. This structure helps us absorb information effortlessly. Raw data feels cold and is hard to grasp. But weave facts into a story, suddenly they're vibrant and memorable. In our current age of information overload, where attention is the most precious currency, stories possess an almost magical ability to captivate. A well-crafted narrative immediately piques curiosity. It plants the seed of what happens next. Readers become invested, not just passive consumers. They willingly offer their time, their focus. They want to follow the thread to its conclusion. This prolonged engagement is a powerful signal of value. It tells search engines your content is genuinely resonating. Emotional connection is the bedrock of trust and loyalty. When a story truly resonates with an audience, it touches them on a deeper, more personal level. This fosters a positive, lasting association with the source. Readers feel seen, understood, and genuinely connected. They are far more likely to return for more, and honestly, they're more inclined to trust your future messages. This is how you cultivate a truly loyal audience. An audience that becomes your advocate, your champion, spreading your message organically through their networks. Stories make even the most complex information accessible. Abstract concepts can be difficult to convey, but they become concrete and understandable through narrative. Think of powerful examples, revealing anecdotes, compelling case studies. These are all, in essence, stories in action. They illustrate key points in a vivid, relatable manner, which significantly aids both comprehension and long-term retention. People remember the lessons embedded in stories far longer than they recall dry bullet points or statistics. Learning transforms into an enjoyable, enriching experience. Then there's the undeniable shareability of great narratives. People are naturally inclined to share stories, especially those that move them deeply, make them laugh, or inspire fresh perspectives and provoke thought. This organic sharing dramatically expands your content's reach. It introduces your work to entirely new audiences. Audiences you might never have reached otherwise. Narrative effectively fuels word-of-mouth marketing. In today's interconnected digital landscape, that's invaluable. It's potent social currency, freely given and widely spread. The landscape of search engines is constantly evolving, and Google's mission remains user satisfaction. Their algorithms strive to provide the best, most relevant answers by understanding context and user intent. These algorithms are always learning and adapting to serve the searcher's needs. Google rewards content that users genuinely love, especially compelling stories. Key metrics like dwell time and bounce rate signal user engagement. Narrative development is becoming a core SEO component, impacting search engine performance. Google values EEAT, and stories build trust and demonstrate expertise. Narrative is the key to connecting with your audience and serving them better. Prioritizing narrative aligns with Google's vision for quality and builds a resilient content strategy. The first C in our framework is context, the essential foundation of any strong narrative. Context answers crucial questions for your audience. Who, what, when, where, and why should anyone care? Without clear context, readers are lost. Providing context is like turning on the lights. Everything becomes clearer. Think of it as the GPS for your reader's journey, grounding your story in a specific time and place. This helps the audience understand the world you're building and ensures everyone starts on the same page. In digital media, context fights against the endless scroll, quickly telling the reader if the story is relevant to them. It builds a bridge between your narrative and their world. So, before you dive into the action, ensure you have thoroughly set the stage for your audience. Context is your first handshake with the reader. This is the bedrock upon which compelling stories are built. With the stage set, we introduce conflict. Conflict is the engine of your narrative. It represents the problem, the challenge, the central tension. Without conflict, a story feels flat and forgettable. Conflict creates stakes. It gives the audience something to root for. It's the driving force that propels your story forward. Conflict takes many forms. It can be an individual battling against powerful external forces, or an internal struggle, a character facing a moral dilemma. The presence of conflict immediately grabs attention. We want to see how the problem will be addressed, how the challenge will be met. It makes them care about what happens next. Clearly define the problem your narrative will explore. Unearthing and articulating this conflict is key to narrative drive. Conflict makes your story truly compelling. Character is the third C, the human element of your story. Characters are the lens through which audiences experience your narrative. We connect with their hopes, fears, and struggles, turning abstract issues into lived experiences. A compelling character makes your story memorable and relatable. Even in non-traditional content, character can be a community, an expert, or your brand's voice. The key is a human, relatable perspective that personalizes your message. This approach builds trust and makes your content a shared journey, not a lecture. Give your characters a clear voice and show their motivations and challenges. Vivid details and authentic portrayals bring them to life. Characters are the heartbeat that bridges your story to your audience's emotions. The 4C is climax, the story's turning point. This is where conflict peaks and resolution is demanded. The climax delivers the payoff for your audience's investment. It could be a truth revealed, a crucial decision, or a breakthrough moment. In informative content, it's the key, solution, or insight. The climax must feel earned and flow naturally from your narrative. It's your chance to deliver your most powerful message. A strong climax defines your story's arc and leaves a lasting impact. The final C is conclusion, where your story finds closure. The conclusion resolves loose ends and explains the aftermath. It delivers your ultimate takeaway and reinforces your core message. This is your last chance to leave a memorable impression. A strong conclusion offers satisfaction and a clear call to action. Guide your audience out of the story with new knowledge or perspective. The call to action should feel like a natural next step. Summarize key insights and answer the so what for your reader. Make your final note clear and memorable. A great conclusion ensures your story endures beyond the last word. How do keywords fit into a story? Through narrative, they flow naturally. Keywords become part of the story, not awkward add-ons. This makes your writing smooth and engaging for readers. Search engines recognize authentic, relevant keyword use. Narrative-driven content signals true topical authority. Forget keyword stuffing. Focus on relevance and natural language. Your story will naturally include the terms your audience seeks. This approach satisfies both readers and search engines. Narrative transforms SEO from a chore into a creative act. Well-told stories become magnets for your ideal audience. Every search reflects a deeper user intent, a quest for answers. The 5 C's framework mirrors this journey, guiding readers from context to conclusion. Narratives address real questions and concerns, creating satisfaction and completeness. This alignment keeps readers engaged and signals quality to search engines. Longer dwell time and lower bounce rates show your content meets user needs. Craft stories with your readers' quest in mind. Understand their problems and questions. Use narrative to provide a clear, fulfilling path to insight. This empathetic approach benefits both your audience and your SEO. Give users and search engines a meaningful journey to a valuable destination. Narrative boosts engagement metrics that search engines value. Compelling stories increase dwell time and pages per session. They reduce bounce rates and encourage shares and comments. Engaged readers signal your content's quality to search engines. Narrative moves SEO beyond technical tricks to genuine user experience. Great stories keep people coming back for more. What's good for your reader is great for your rankings. Focus on storytelling to create content that truly stands out. Impactful narratives start with deep audience understanding. Know their challenges, desires, and questions. This empathy is essential. Audience insight shapes every narrative choice, making your stories relevant. Speak their language and address their real concerns. This connection transforms passive readers into engaged participants. Keep a content idea bank or journal for inspiration. Capture observations, data, and emotional moments as story seeds. Seek story triggers and feedback, reviews, and surprising statistics. Every interaction holds narrative potential. Train yourself to find it. This ensures a constant supply of ideas for engaging, impactful stories. Before writing, create a clear outline. It acts as your roadmap, ensuring a logical structure. The 5 C's framework is perfect for this: context, conflict, character, climax, and conclusion. These ensure all critical story components are present. Sketch out each element from your research. Write brief notes for each C to clarify your story's flow. This ensures an engaging, well-structured narrative. The 5 C's framework is versatile and adaptable guide for various content types. Adapt it to suit your content's goals. Once your outline is ready, it's time to write with passion, focusing on vivid details. Use sensory language to immerse your reader. Show, don't just tell. Specific details make your story come alive and transform abstract concepts into tangible experiences. Use authentic quotes and concrete illustrations to make your characters and conflicts feel real. Authenticity builds trust, and readers connect more deeply when they can visualize the experience. Clarity is crucial. Avoid jargon and complex sentences. Keep language accessible. Short sentences can be powerful. Pay attention to flow and rhythm. Read aloud to catch awkward phrasing. Vary sentence structure to avoid monotony. The goal is an effortless, immersive reading experience. After drafting, the editing begins. First, focus on the story. Is it compelling, clear, and emotionally resonant? Does the climax deliver impact? And does the conclusion satisfy? Narrative quality trumps all. A story that doesn't work for a human reader won't work for SEO. Refine your storytelling first. Then artfully weave in relevant keywords with smart, contextual placement. Ensure the language remains natural and reader-friendly to serve both your audience and search engines. Read your content aloud. Does it still make sense? Avoid simply listing keywords. Less is often more. Embrace narrative development as an ongoing, iterative skill. We have journeyed far beyond simple keywords. The digital age demands a new approach. Content creation is no longer just about being found. It is about being felt, remembered, and valued. It is time to rethink how we build our messages. Narrative is not merely an option. It is essential. This is a fundamental shift, a true renaissance. The future of media belongs to the storytellers. Embrace this change with open arms and creative minds. Your ability to weave tales is now paramount. This power of narrative is a career-boosting tool. In a world overflowing with information and noise, a well-told story cuts through the endless clutter. It elevates your work above the mediocre and mundane. Mastering storytelling is like unlocking a superpower. It allows you to connect with unparalleled depth. It makes your voice resonate with true authority. This skill will propel you forward, opening new doors. It transforms your professional impact significantly. Your career trajectory can change with this focus. Narrative mastery helps you stand out dramatically. You become more than just a content producer. You become a trusted guide, a source of insight. Your stories build bridges of understanding and empathy. Audiences are drawn to authenticity and genuine connection. Narrative provides the pathway to that vital bond. It allows you to shape perceptions and inspire action. This is how you build a loyal, engaged community, a community that values your unique perspective. Your influence grows with every story you share. The future of effective communication is clear. It is deeply intertwined with compelling storytelling. Search engines are evolving to recognize human engagement. Audiences are craving more meaningful, rich experiences. Those who can translate facts into compelling narratives will lead. They will capture attention and drive conversations. They will build lasting reputations and achieve greater success. This is your invitation to step into that role, to become a key architect of understanding. The future truly belongs to skilled, passionate storytellers. Now take a quiet moment for personal reflection. Think about a story that truly moved you. What made it so memorable, so impactful? Consider the narratives you have crafted in your own work. Which ones resonated most deeply with your audience? What was the spark, the core human element? Understanding these moments helps refine your own craft. It connects you to the universal power of story. This reflection is a vital part of your growth. It illuminates the path to more potent storytelling. We encourage you to share these valuable insights. What is one story you've told that made a real difference, or a story that profoundly changed your own perspective? Reach out, engage in the ongoing conversation. Share your thoughts on LinkedIn, perhaps mentioning Doby's media doctrine. Let us learn from each other's experiences and successes. This collective sharing enriches our entire community. It fosters a culture of narrative excellence. Your voice and your stories matter deeply. Join the dialogue. Let your experiences be heard. Our journey through Doby's media doctrine continues. We are committed to equipping you for sustained success. Next week, our exploration takes another exciting turn. We will unpack the editor-in-chief's toolkit for you. Specifically, we'll focus on SEO integration strategies, from the dynamic newsroom to achieving global reach. This will be an essential episode for all content leaders. It's designed to elevate your strategic capabilities. Prepare for more actionable insights and frameworks. We are building your blueprint for media mastery. Remember, the ability to tell stories is profound. It is a fundamental human skill, ancient and enduring. As media professionals, you are modern-day griots. You shape understanding, you bridge divides, you spark change. Embrace this powerful role with passion and with purpose. The future is not just about data. It's about meaning, and meaning is most powerfully conveyed through narrative. Continue to hone your craft. Tell your vital stories. The world is waiting, ready to listen and connect.